Hey friends, how's it going? My name is Gabby, I hope you're doing well, and today's video is going to be a 24-hour reading vlog and unboxing. Because I'm so excited to let you know about a new book subscription called Aardvark Book Club. And thank you so much to Aardvark Book Club for sponsoring today's video. Aardvark Book Club is an affordable book box starting at just $17.99 for Americans and only $25.99 for Canadians. And yes, they ship to both the US and Canada. Their picks every month range from so many different genres like thrillers, romances, historical fiction, contemporary fiction, and so much more. So how it works is on the first of every month, they'll announce 4 to 5 picks for you to choose from, and members can add and purchase up to 3 books per order. It's nice because there's a free app that you can download to build your box. You can manage your account from that app, and you can also participate in community discussions about the books that you're reading, kind of like a good old, neighborhood book club. And the app is available for iOS and Android. The October picks are available for purchase now, and you can sign up for membership by downloading the app, creating an account, and making your first purchase. I think this is a great way to not only discover new releases, but to help you stay on top of your reading goals as well. So let's do a quick little unboxing of what is in the October box. I love the design on this box, by the way. I just think it looks really nice and really aesthetic. Like, it's so cute. Okay, let's do it. Whoa! Oh my gosh, things are happening. So we have this beautiful think inside the box, okay? And then also, oh wow, it comes with some cute little bookmarks. Look at these. Ooh. So cute. Okay, so we do have a little note card right when I open this, but it does spoil the books, so I'm not gonna read that just yet. Alright, so the first pick that we have is The House in the Orchard by Elizabeth Brooks. And this one, it looks like it's a historical fiction, literary fiction, mystery, and gothic fiction. I'm always intrigued by some gothic fiction, so this one definitely sounds interesting. The next pick this month is Ithaca by Claire North. This one is a Greek mythology retelling. This one's also a feminist literary fiction book, and on the inside here it does say that it's a reimagining that breathes life into ancient myth and gives voice to the women who stand defiant in a world ruled by ruthless men. It's time for the women to tell their tale. Ooh! The third pick this month is The Night Ship by Jess Kidd, and this one is a literary fiction, historical fiction, coming-of-age novel. This one's also an early release, which is exciting. This one has a blurb on the top by V.E. Schwab, which automatically kind of has me intrigued. This says, based on a real-life event, an epic historical novel from the award-winning author Jess Kidd, 1 shipwreck, 2 misfits, 3 centuries apart. And then the fourth and final pick for the month of October is The Marsh Queen by Virginia Hartman, and this one is a debut novel. This one is a mystery, literary fiction, crime, family life kind of story. It also says that it's perfect for fans of Where the Crawdads Sing. On the back here it says, this powerful debut novel set in the lush landscape of the Florida wetlands delves into past crimes, old memories, and the eloquent, limitless expanse of parental love. This one sounds really powerful, and to be honest, I'm kind of obsessed with this book cover. Like, I think it looks so beautiful, so stunning. So these are the 4 picks for the month of October. We've got some good stuff in here. So yeah, definitely make sure to check out Aardvark Book Club. I'll have their link in the description down below so you can go and check them out, and I'm definitely curious to see which books they're going to be picking in future months as well. And for this vlog, I decided that I wanted to pick one of these books to read for this video, and I think I'm gonna have to go with The Marsh Queen. I mean, come on. Mystery and thrillers is like one of my favorite genres, so the fact that this one is the mystery pick this month, it's fate, you know? And even though I wasn't the biggest fan of Where the Crawdads Sing, I feel like this one is the one that appeals to me the most out of these 4 picks this month. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with this one. I'm excited because I really don't know what this is about except for the comparison to Where the Crawdads Sing, so like, we'll see where this takes us. Hello, it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, but I wanted to update you because I'm about 100 pages in to The Marsh Queen. And so far, this is reminding me quite a bit of Where the Crawdads Sing because we're following this woman named Lonnie, and she is this accomplished bird artist who's living in Washington, D.C. For a minute when it referred to Washington, I thought it was talking about Washington State, and I was like, oh, lit. And then it was like, oh, no, it's Washington, D.C. I feel like so often people will just say that they're from Washington and not specify that it's DC. But anyways, so she gets a phone call from her younger brother asking her to come back to her small town, which is in Florida, in like, you know, the marsh. And she's not feeling great about it because she needs to go back home to her small town to help her mom, who's recently been in an accident, and she's like helping her mom recover. But she doesn't really want to go back to this small town because she doesn't have very fond memories of it, and she left for a reason. There's also all of these like bad memories that she has about this place because her father actually died by drowning, and I believe that it was an accident, but now there seems to be something leading her to believe that maybe it wasn't an accident because she comes across this like cryptic note that came from a stranger that basically just said, there are some things that I need to tell you about Boyd's death, about her father. And so now she's starting to question the different people in the town. She's starting to uncover what might be the truth about her father. So that's where the mystery element of this book is really coming in. This book is quite a slow burn so far. I feel like for 100 pages in, not too much has happened yet. It's really like building the atmosphere of this like really small town and this marsh, and it's really building all of the, you know, small town characters and how they're like talking about how she's back in the town and how she, you know, had left and gone to DC. And so far it's interesting. I'm definitely curious to see where this mystery goes, but I wouldn't necessarily say that I'm, you know, attached to any of the characters yet. Like, I don't really necessarily care a lot about their fate and like what's going on with them. I am curious to see where this is going and how similar this is going to be to Where the Crawdads Sing, just because the talk about the marsh and the small town and the way that the people treat her in the town, it's feeling very Where the Crawdads Sing. And that was a book that I didn't enjoy too much just because of the direction that that book went and the pacing in that book. So I'm hoping that this one can be better for me. But anyways, it's about 3 o'clock right now, and I think I'm going to go into the bathroom and curl my hair because I've been wanting to curl my hair ever since I watched it yesterday. And I think I'm just going to continue listening to this on audio while I curl my hair. My sweet boy. Hey, hi, it's a little bit later in the afternoon, but I wanted to update because I am 45% of the way through this audiobook, which puts me at about page 165. The hair is curled, it's happening, it's big, it's wild. And this book is still interesting. I will say the writing to me feels a little bit more like literary fiction than what I'm used to reading these days, but at the same time I am really invested in this mystery that's happening with her father. I don't know, it feels like it's one of those situations to me where a lot of people in the town are like hiding things and keeping secrets, and it seems like there's a lot more to the story than just her father drowned, you know, like I think he might have been set up, he might have been murdered, like something happened to him. And so I'm definitely invested in the mystery aspect of this, and I think if you're someone who really enjoys mysteries that have more of a literary fiction kind of writing style, then I think this would definitely be something that you would enjoy. But yeah, right now it's almost 5 o'clock. We are getting ready to make some dinner. Tonight we're making tacos and rice. It's been so long since we've done homemade tacos, so I'm really excited to make those. And then also later tonight, we're probably going to be rewatching The Haunting of Hill House for like the third, maybe the fourth time. I feel like we've rewatched it almost every single year since it came out because it's like my favorite October our go-to spooky show, especially because, you know, we tried to watch The Midnight Club and we only got halfway through the 3rd episode before we shut it off because we just didn't really like it. It was really boring. It just felt like really, I don't know, young, I guess. So it just wasn't exactly what I was wanting, which makes me sad because Mike Flanagan is my fave, you know, so I was kind of sad about The Midnight Club. I feel like there's been a lot of shows recently that have been slightly disappointing. Like, I don't know. I just haven't been able to get into anything new, so we're just rewatching The Haunting of Hill House. My mom is watching it for the first time with us because she's never actually seen it, so that's been really fun to be able to show her The Haunting of Hill House for the first time because it's one of my favorite shows ever, and usually my mom doesn't like, you know, watching horror. Like, she gets scared really easily, so she doesn't watch a lot of horror, so this is kind of a big deal that she's watching it with us, you know? Yeah, let's go make some dinner and then watch the show and hopefully read some more later tonight. Come here. Oh, my big baby. Come here.
Honey with the big ears.
Oh, it's a good girl. My big baby.
It says,
Dig it.
with the ears on?
I do like the black. Black's nice.
It is pretty nice.
Super.
Pretty sick.
It is pretty sick. I think we typical dog fight in the kitchen. Oh. This is just a regular Tuesday. You know? And that rice. Ooh. Coke at the same exact time as me, okay?
Oh, I should have put cheese on my rice.
Ready? 1, 2. Oh! A second apart.
Does anybody want cheese on their rice? I mean, Gabby.
Bad boy thinking. What's up? It's like 11 o'clock at night now, but I wanted to let you know that earlier tonight I got all the way up to page 236. I got to chapter 42, and I don't have too much of an update as far as like how I'm feeling about the book. I still feel pretty much the same about it as I did. I feel like this book is a slow burn, you know? Things are happening very slowly, but I'm very intrigued by the mystery still. But I was able to read quite a bit. Like I was just still listening to the audiobook while we were getting ready for dinner. We had some tacos. It was really amazing. My sister just makes this really great, you know, Spanish rice. Like she's so good at making the Spanish rice. And then we did end up watching like 4 episodes of The Haunting of Hill House tonight. Like we got all the way to the bent neck lady episode, which if you know, you know. That episode freaks me out. And I feel like every time I talk about The Haunting of Hill House, me and my sister were always debating whether what happens to Luke as a kid is more scary or what happens to Nell as a kid is more scary. And I personally think, at least with like my personal fears, I think everything that's going on with Luke in The Haunting of Hill House is like my biggest fears, like biggest triggers. Like I am terrified. I can barely even watch like Luke's episode 4. Oh my gosh, that shit is truly traumatizing, scary, so scary. And yeah, I'm very excited that we're, you know, doing a rewatch of The Haunting of Hill House this year. It just feels right, you know, it makes my heart happy. But anyways, it's a little bit late at night, so I don't know if I'm gonna be reading any more tonight. I might listen to a little bit more of the audiobook, but then tomorrow when I wake up, I'm gonna try to finish this book in the morning and shouldn't have any problem finishing it because I think I have just a little bit over 100 pages left.
Train ride just to see
Hi, hello. It is just about 1 o'clock in the afternoon and I have finished listening to the Marsh Queen on audio. I actually did end up listening to a little bit more before I went to bed last night, like just a few more chapters, and then this morning I was able to, you know, eat some breakfast, get the laundry started, do some cleaning tasks and things, and finish the last little bit of this audiobook. And this story was good. It's not a new favorite for me necessarily. I feel like I'm gonna settle somewhere around a 3 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed the story. I really enjoyed the mystery. I think if you're the kind of person that enjoys kind of a mystery that revolves around a small town, especially with like major Where the Crawdads Sing vibes, I think you would really enjoy this one. I feel like this has a lot of common tropes that I really like in mysteries, where it's like, you know, someone's going back to the town where they grew up to try and figure out if what they think happened was actually what really happened, you know, because a lot of this story is her trying to figure out the truth about what might have actually happened to her dad. And this one reminded me so much of Where the Crawdads Sing, you know, not just because of like the marsh and like the swamps and like the setting and, you know, like the environment just really reminded me of it, but also like the protagonist with like the way that she draws, her obsession kind of with like birds and nature, and then too like the complicated relationship that she has with her family and with the town throughout the book just reminded me a lot of Where the Crawdads Sing. So I really do feel like if you're a huge fan of that book or that movie, I do think this would be something that you enjoy. I did like the writing in this one too. I thought the writing was really good, especially because this is a debut novel. I feel like in this book too, there was kind of an unexpected like romance side plot happening in the second half of the book, which is something that I wasn't really anticipating, and to be honest, I don't really know how I feel about the romantic, you know, side plot thing that was happening. But overall, this was good, you know, this was enjoyable. I don't think this is going to be something that's super surprising or shocking to anybody that reads a lot of like mystery or thriller kind of books, but it was still a really interesting mystery. And yeah, it was a good time. The Marsh Queen, it happened. I just wanted to say one more time, thank you so much to Aardvark Book Club for sponsoring today's video, and I am definitely really curious to check out more of the books that they're going to be choosing in the future, because I know I'm definitely going to be keeping my eye if they announce any more, you know, mystery thriller picks in the future or even romance picks. Oof! So yeah, definitely be sure to use that link in my description. You can download the app and then you can get notified about upcoming book picks that you can choose from in the upcoming months. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope your day is going well, and I will see you very soon with another video. Bye!